Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Benjamin Williams and today we're going to be doing a different video. Today's video is actually going to be me doing an upgrade to my MSI GF65 laptop. Today we're going to be upgrading the SSD. We're going to be adding a 2TB SSD to this computer, and we're also going to be upgrading the RAM. This computer right here only came factory with 8 gigs of RAM, and it has done good for me over the number of years that I've had this laptop. But now is the time to go ahead and upgrade it, get a lot more RAM in this bad boy, and also get some more memory going as well. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. Alright, so if you're following along with this tutorial, go ahead and take out the screws that are on the back side of your computer. I did crack the factory seal, but you're going to have to do that to upgrade the RAM and also the SD drive. So go ahead and do that. And then now I'm going to take this old credit card that I don't care about and get this cover off the back side of it. So you're going to stick it into this little groove and get this back cover popped off. So that is the next step. So let's go ahead and get this off. There we go. All right, so that top piece is off. So I started at the top side and was able to get a little bit of leverage right here. Right where you pop that piece out, you can kind of get like a card holder or something and kind of start to loosen it. And then you want to go around the side. This is what I did. I went around the side with the power cord to hook in and also the HDMI. And that's the easier side to kind of start to take off. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting the rest of this off. And then come back to you guys once we get it all the way off. All right, so I finally got the back cover off. And I'm going to go ahead and unhook this battery right here that's right over the fan. So let's go ahead and get this unhooked. So here's the SSD that we're going to be installing. It is a 2TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe M.2 SSD. And of course, it's going to go right here in the slot beside the stock SSD, which is a 500 gigabit SSD drive. So let's go ahead and get this baby popped open and get this slid into the SSD slot right here. Alrighty, so I have my SSD. Let's go ahead and get this screw right here undid. Alrighty, come on up, put you right there. It's going to slide this baby in. Alrighty, and lay it down. Alright, slide this screw back on. Alright, so we now have our SSD in. Let's go ahead and get this RAM installed now. So we're going to be installing the RAM next. So we did end up picking up 232 gigabyte DDR4 drives for our RAM. Now, I did get DDR4, and after doing some further research, I was able to figure out that this computer only supports DDR3, but DDR4 is backwards compatible with DDR4 is backwards compatible with DDR3, so we should be good. So the maximum RAM that I can run on this computer is 64 gigabytes. So I said, why not go ahead and max out while we can? So let's go ahead and pull this 8 gigabyte factory memory out, and let's go ahead and install our 232 gigabyte RAM sticks. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this baby pulled out. Okay. Lift up and out. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this baby popped open, and we will be back. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and line this baby up with the pins. Line this thing on up. And pop that baby on down. Alright, let's do the other side now. Alright, let's go ahead and get this other baby on in. Turn it this way. Line that baby on up. And Let's drop it on down. Perfect. Alrighty, so that looks to be the install. So let's try to get my computer back up and loaded. Well, first I need to connect the battery and put all of the screws back in, and then we'll load everything up and see what happens. All right, so I went on ahead and got my PC back together and pulled up the about and the system page so we can see exactly how much RAM it is showing in my computer. And as you can see, it's showing as 64 gigabytes. Before, as I said, we had the original, which was only 8 gigabytes, so we should see a lot of performance gain with that upgrade. And I also went on ahead and formatted my SSD, so it is now showing. And you guys can probably see why I wanted to upgrade my SSD. The original is almost out of storage. My 500 gigabytes is almost out, so we went on ahead and added the 2 terabyte drive, so now we have a lot more memory on this PC. So I appreciate you guys for watching this one, and I hope to see you in the next one.